our last class, we learned about various pillars of criminal justice system. Today, we will learn about police duties and functions. We have learned that police is the first pillar of criminal justice system. So, when we hear the word police, what are the terms which will come into our mind is polite, obedient, loyal, intelligent, courageous, and efficient. So these terms comes in our mind. So we expect police to be polite, obedient, loyal, intelligent, courageous, and efficient. The term police is derived from the Greek word politia, which means government. Police are a constituted body of persons empowered by a state with an aim to enforce law. Based on history, the police system in India can be divided into three. They are ancient police system, medieval police system, and modern police system. In ancient police system, we can see the mentioning of police in the Code of Manu. According to Manu, the police function should be entrusted with those who were acquainted with the local people and who were dedicated to the protection of society. There is also reference to the police in great epics of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Also, there is reference of police in Dharma Shastras and Dharma Sutras. During ancient time, they were truthful officers and their subordinate. They are appointed in town or village to protect people from criminals. So we can say that those who are dedicated to work for the people and who are always with the people can function the duties of a police. Then there is medieval police system. We know that medieval system is during the Mughal emperor's governance in India. The Muslim conquerors did try to implant the police system in line with one prevailing in their homeland, trying to fit it with the Indian social setting. The system of administration of justice, punishment, and policing was, however, Islamic and was based on the Holy Quran. The Panchayati Raj system in India, in combination with the Arab and Persian system of Delhi Sultanates and Mughal emperors respectively, created a very versatile and unique administrative blend. So we can say during the reign of Mughal rulers were well organized police system in India. During that period, the police chief was called Fauzdar, and there were subordinate officers under him who are called darogas or kotwals. But during the decline of Mughal period, the police administration also collapsed. Then there comes the modern police system. When the Britishers took over the power from Mughal emperor, the police system was completely destroyed. Means after the decline of Mughal empire, police system was totally distorted and Britishers retained the police system in India under the regulation of 1860. Then after the revolt of 1857, the Indian Police Act was enacted, that is in 1861, and it remained in force after the Indian Independence Act of 1946. As per Indian Constitution, law and order is the concern of each state. However, Central can interfere in certain circumstances as the Central has a duty to protect the state from internal disturbance. We can see recent updates like in Manipur's case, there is a call for interference by the central government when there is a tension is going on, internal tension. As I have mentioned in my previous class, the state police team is headed by Director General of Police and there is ADGPs. And the hierarchy of officials working in the police force includes Inspector General of Police, then there is Deputy Inspector General of Police, then Superintendent of Police, Circle Inspectors, Sub-Inspectors, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Head Constables. Apart from these hierarchy, there are women police, home guards, etc. Now let's see the duties and functions performed by our police wing. The first duty is to uphold and enforce the law impartially. Means without any fear or favor, law should be executed by them. When we approach a police with an issue, we expect that police should help us without any fear or favor. As they are the first people to approach, the support provided by them is very crucial. They should protect life, liberty, property, rights and dignity of the public. Next function is to promote and preserve public order. Police are responsible for maintaining public order and security by patrolling. We often see police patrolling in highways. If any accident occurs, they will reach the spot swiftly. At night, we can see the police patrolling to make sure that there is no crime is happening anywhere. Then handling emergency duties, like if there is any riot or tension in a state, we can see the police was working to maintain public order. They also provide advice and guidance and prevent unlawful activities. Next is to protect internal security by way of preventing and controlling terrorist activities in a state. We are aware that breaches of communal harmony, militant activities, and other situations affecting internal security of the state, and that is prevented by apt monitoring of the police force. Then to protect public properties. See, during riot and all, we can see the road, railway, bridges, vital installation, establishment, etc. It should be protected. It should be protected against vandalism, violence, or any kind of attack. We can see many policies on road if there is any hartal or any kind of protects by the public against government's any policy or law. It is to prevent violence and to protect the public property from being destroyed. Next function is to prevent crimes and reduce the opportunity for the commission of crimes. We always know this term, prevention is better than cure, and this is we use for the medical functions, but this applies to law and order as well. Police force work through the preventive action and measures, as well as by aiding and cooperating with other relevant agencies in implementing due measures for prevention of crimes. Then to accurately register all complaints brought to them. So it is one of their function to register the complaint brought to them by a complainant or his representative in person or received by post, email, or any other means, and take prompt action. And then duly acknowledging the receipt of such complaint. Then to register and investigate all cognizable offences coming to their notice. So it is their duty to register and investigate all cognizable offences coming to their notice. We can say not only cognizable offences, any complaints which is coming to their notice or brought to them, they should supply a copy of first information report to the complainant. And if required, they should make the arrest of the offenders, and they should also look for the prosecution of offenders. Then to secure the feeling of safety in the mind of public, we can go for sleep peacefully. When we have a trust in our mind that there is someone out there to protect our life and property, and police force in every state ensure this peace of mind in every individual. So they are to prevent conflict and promote harmony. Next, to provide all possible help to people in natural and man-made disasters. In 2018, our state witnessed one of the hardest time, and every individual helped each other inside the state, and even we received help from outside India. So we Malayalis, we stood together to overcome this hardship. And Kerala Police Force also is one among those institutions which acted tirelessly. They opened many control rooms during flood to provide assistance, and they make sure that active assistance to all the people who are in need Then to aid individuals. Another function of police force is to aid individuals who are in danger or physical harm or to their person or property, and to provide necessary help and afford relief to people in distress situation. Thence to check and assure the orderly movement of people and vehicle on the roads. So we have seen many traffic police on the road. So it is one of their function that to control traffic. They are responsible for the orderly movement of vehicles on the road, and irrespective of weather, we can see them working tirelessly to control traffic in a city. Next, to collect intelligence relating to matters affecting public peace. So intelligence wing of police force tries to curtail all kinds of crimes affecting social harmony, like extremism, terrorism, communalism, such kind of things. So they work tirelessly for that. Then to make charge as a police officer on duty. The police officer take charge as an officer on duty of all unclaimed property and to take action for their safe custody and disposal in accordance with the procedure prescribed. Then to train, motivate, and ensure the welfare of police personnel. So it is a key function of every police officer in district to train, motivate, and to make sure that the welfare of police personnel. They should work as a role model to attract more youngsters to this profession. So these are the main function. Other than these functions, there are some social responsibilities also there. We will see that. They should have, first one is they should have behave in public with due courtesy and a decorum, especially while dealing with senior citizens, women or children. Then to provide guidance, assistance to people who are found in helpless situation on streets or in public places, or particularly, especially to women or children or elderly people. Then for providing necessary assistance to victims of crime or accidents and to provide proper medical or legal aid to them. Then to ensure the impartiality during any communal riots or conflicts. Then to prevent harassment of women and children in public places or in public transport, like including stalking, making objectionable gestures, or any such kind of harassment. Then to provide assistance to all members of public from criminal exploitation. Arrange legally permissible assistance and shelter to person in custody and to provide information to the person about legal aid scheme available to protect their interest. That I have explained in D.K. Basu's case. It is one of the guidelines there. Then to preserve, promote, and protect human rights and interest of weaker sections. So we have seen that the police force in every state work as a guardian angel. That I said in my previous class also. They work as a Kawal Malakha to protect the interest of individual and to maintain law and order in that society. So in nutshell, we can say that the main functions of police force includes investigation related duties and jobs, crime prevention and preservation of peace and security, crime detection work, or maintenance and security functions, then enforcement of social legislations, collection of intelligence, disaster management, maintenance of public records, assistance to other departments, election duties. That's all. So hope you all understand the functions and duties performed by the police force. So this is all for today. Thank you all. See you in the next class.